you doing, everybody, and welcome back to XPA Gaming. My name is Tetsedah, and welcome back to Gone Home. Well, I thought I'd do things a little bit differently this time. This was going to be a smaller video than the other parts, because I'm going to take you through what happened up till now, and what my thoughts about the whole game are, and I will take you through the house a bit by bit. So it's pretty obvious here, this is a family of 4. I'll show you the items here. I'm Caitlin Greenbrier. I live here together with my mother, father, and my little sister Samantha, who is your typical high school student. And she, on high school, she meets a girl and actually start to get feelings for her. That's pretty much what this whole narrative is about Sam and how she feels, and that she is attracted to other women, and how the parents react, and how she falls deeper and deeper in love with another girl. And I want to talk about it right now with you guys. I think that, yeah, I can make a recap video. But I'm going to play, first of all, I'm going to play back a few of the journal entries which I thought were important. And the first one, the first one is her first day of school. Oh my God, you're so lucky you finished high school before you moved into this house. So it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Harbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I'm suddenly transformed into a mutant. I stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button, because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know I am the Psycho House Girl. Great.
Oh my God. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
And that's just one of many.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know, so you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
First thing that comes to mind while playing this, when I was playing this game with all of y'all, was the fact that Sam is really open about her emotions and about what she feels and about what what she's going through. I mean, we all went to puberty, right? We all went to explore ourselves in every way imaginable, and that includes, well, what do I look for in a lover? Do I like male? Do I like female? Every person has had that conversation. Even if it's just silent and nothing's happening. And it's pretty obvious that Sam is going through the same things every teenager at that time is going through, except for one thing. She actually falls in love with another girl. And I've said it before, and I will say it again, I am not the type of person to condemn that. If you don't like it, then pull those very big black socks right on top of your head. I mean, if you really want to live in the year 1800s, then by God, wear a necktie and strangle yourself with it. I'm not. I don't care if you're like male, female, or trees for that matter. I really don't give a crap. It's not what form it takes, but it's the fact that you feel loved, one way or the other. And that's what I think is important. So one of the more damning one of the most damning things I've read in the journals was actually when she tells her mom and dad.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, they tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
And this is the part where she actually, I'll add mom and dad actually find out. So I want you guys to listen very closely and see how mother and father would react.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, "Is there something we should know about you and Lonnie?" And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
And that's how damning the words of a mother and father could be towards their children. And I just couldn't imagine how that must have felt. And if you consider my personal feelings towards the subject, it's almost, it almost feels too unreal. I think that's a very good description. I think it would feel weird and unbelievable that another human being just thinks the choice you have made in life is nothing more than a phase that you're going through. And like Sam said, well, they're in for a hell of a long phase. Well, this room does have its fair share of secrets, as you can see here. And while I'm talking about the subject and while I'm talking about the characters, and one more journal I want to play for you guys again is the fact that, like every good story, every story comes to an end.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
And let's not do that for copyright reasons. So yeah. Actually, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to find a way to pick things up again. So let's... So yeah, that's... I think I have a small inkling of where to look. And if not, I can always figure it out by the next time I come along. There we go, a little bit of light.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
And that really shows you how intimate Sam and Lonnie were together. Which is nothing to be hung up on. So yeah, this is a story about a girl who is trying to explore her deeper feelings, and a mom and a dad who don't know what to do with it. Hold up, I think I found something. I'm not really sure yet. By the way, I do love the house. It's very intricately built. I like things like that, so I'm a weirdo like that. So Mom's in the Forestry Service. There we go. Well, looky, I found something new. Boys,
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait. Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
High contrast development.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
So that really explains everything in detail. I really hope this music isn't copyrighted. Should it be, I am not putting down the video. I am going to keep it on there. I will tell you guys. I will tell you guys what I think. Well, first of all, I really like the. I really like the storytelling in this game, and it really got me invested in everything. So This is a very special video from me. First of all, it's the first normal playthrough that I've actually finished. And second of all, I like these types of games. And those are a hell of a lot of cats. Those are a hell of a lot of cats. Thanks to me for playing. Please thank you for making these types of games. I'll wait with the rest of my thoughts until we are in the main menu. And I earned a trophy. You guys can't see it, but it's a silver trophy called Gone Home. My thoughts on this game are pretty specific. It has a very special place in my heart. I really like it. I like the storytelling. It's immersive. It's pretty much everything I want in a game. I was thinking about doing just a recap episode and leaving it at that. I'm glad I didn't, because the other things that we needed to do aren't that special anyway. Just grab a key and go to the attic. And it explains a lot. You can only anchor a free will so far until it'll just explode and fly away on its own, like Sam did. If you feel misunderstood a lot, of course you'll run away. It's not the right thing to do, maybe so, I don't know. What do you guys think? Personally, I'm a very passive kind of guy, so personally I think that's it's always better to keep talking with the people who you love, and keep talking and see if you can actually think about a way to resolve a conflict, or in this case, explain your feelings and explain your thoughts, because Sam did that to me in game. But she ran away with Lonnie. And who can blame her, really? I would. And I'm 30, so. But it's not only the fact that she's in love and that she's. It's more than that. It's the inert feeling of wanting to spread your wings and fly and feel for the first time no obligations and feel joy and pure love just for that first time. I can understand. So why are Mom and Dad missing from the house? It's one of the questions I still have. I think, and that's my take on it, if you would figure out that your daughter went haywire, you grab your car and you start looking. So that's kind of what I think Mom and Dad did. And which leaves me alone, trying to decipher a very big puzzle. Now, I'm sure I didn't grab every single journal, and I'm sure I didn't grab everything and everything in the game. I mean, I got a silver trophy, not a golden or a platinum trophy, so I think I missed quite a lot of things. But I'm not going to replay it for the channel, because this is the way I played it. This is the way I guess I meant to play it, because this is the ending. And if you think you guys can do better, then go download the game. It's not free to play anymore, but it's well worth a few bucks that you want to throw at it. So yeah, just play the game and see what you can find. Maybe you find out a whole different story. Maybe I'm on the wrong end and she murdered everybody in the house. Who knows? I couldn't tell. But this is what I gathered, and from it, with the data I had and the information I had. So thank you guys so much for watching this whole series. It's been an absolute joy to do. This is the first series I've completed while starting this YouTube channel. And because we're still going strong with Valiant Hearts, we're still going strong with Abe's Odyssey. But this is the actual first video we've completed, and I'm pretty proud of that. I know it's just 5 parts, I think. I think this is part 5, yeah. But still, I'm very proud of it. I think it shows a very good game. I think it shows something that has a deeper meaning to it, and I like that in games. I love games that are not shallow, that are trying to delve into deeper things, of deeper emotions and deeper thoughts about how a human works mentally and physically, but mostly mentally, of course. Well, that sounded stupid. Yeah, I have this innate ability to make a complete dumbass out of myself, so yeah! Thank you guys so much for watching this series. If you like this video and if you like this series, give it a like. It really helps us out. We're still a small channel, and I really hope you guys love what we do, and because we love doing it. We are on Twitter, we are on the PlayStation communities, we are on Discord, and we are on Twitch, where today Xai streamed Neverwinter Nights for y'all. So you can always watch that back. We keep the videos in archive so that you can watch it back whenever you damn well please. And as always, my name is Tetsedah from XPA Gaming, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Take care, everybody.